sales community. This is normally the point where I stand here and say, you join me as I've made yet another poor financial decision. But I don't think I have this time, because this 2003 VW Polo cost me £120, which is actually more than scrap value, believe it or not, because I think the scrap valuation of this car came back as £80. So, you obviously go, why did you pay more for it than that? Because I know it's actually probably getting more scrap value than that. Still got MOT on it. I'm not too sure when. A few months, maybe 3 or 4 months. Drives absolutely beautiful. Believe it or not, drives really well. It just looks tatty. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look around and we're going to see what you're making it. And I mean, when you think of it, and when it comes down to it, £120 for a car is not too bad at all, is it, really? So I'll just give you a bit of information on it. It's a 2003 VW Polo. It's a 3-door. It's a 1.2 petrol, and it's got 130,000 miles on it. It is the Bobby Basic model, because you've got your steel wheels and lack of accoutrements otherwise. But overall, apart from being a bit tatty, it's actually all right. I drove this home last night, never missed a beat. The clutch does have a little bit of a high biting point, but do you care really? No. So we'll have a look around, check out the condition of it. I mean, like, it's a red car, so it's almost guaranteed that you're going to have some lack of peel. What I would do with that, if you cared enough, is I'd blast off with a jet wash, get all these bits of flakiness off it, and just give it a bit of a polish, and it'll come right up. There's even a little bit of lack of peel on the bumper as well, but no like major damage. We've got a little canyon in between the wing and the bonnet, but you know, and somebody's undersealed the bottom of the wing. That's approved. I mean, like, it's had welding. It's a 2003 car, so that's almost guaranteed. And a little bit of rust at the corner edge of this door here, but again, you know, it's a 2003 car. Duct tape holding the wing mirror on, that's approved as well. You know, I like it. Down the side, you know, I think, in all honesty, if you cared enough to take a polisher to it, it would come up quite all right. It hasn't gone pink too much for a red car of this sort of era. You know what I mean? Like, tiny bit of bubbling starting to come through. I mean, on the roof as well, on the little spoiler bit, has got the usual lack of peel. But again, as you say, 120 quid. Round the back, you know, there's no smashed lenses. Even the number plates are in good condition as well. And I mean, down the side, you know, someone's blackened the sill off where it's had welding work, but, you know, who cares? A bit of rust at the bottom of the wing, and on the, press the button there. A bit of rust on the bottom of the wing and the edge of the wing, but we can forgive it for that, can't we? I'm not too sure what we've got in terms of flavour of tyres, but I can guarantee you they're going to be ditch finders, which, you know, again, approved. We like that around here. But yeah, nice enough old car. Let's have a look inside. I mean, even inside, it's dirty, but it's not lifting, if you know what I mean. That's probably the best way I can explain it. The seat doesn't tilt forward this side, it's kind of jammed on that side. So you could maybe have a look, find the mechanism, and then jam that side up, and then you could potentially get that working again. Yeah, but inside, you know, as I said, It is a bit dark, I'm not going to lie to you. It is a bit drab in here. I'll try and get a bit of light so we can shine some light on the situation. There we go. Might be a tad excessive on the light in front, but gets the job done. Yeah, bit grimy. Some of that could be off me, to be fair. Nothing a quick hoover won't sort out. And then the dashboard is a tad dusty. Kenwood stereo though, you know, it's got a little bit of history with it. Not like you would care too much. And in the back, you know, there's that old saying going around in the car world, they don't look like they've ever been sat in. I mean, can you complain for the sort of money that's being paid for it? You know, a good sized boot as well. There is a bag of some variety there, you know. It's even got a proper spare wheel that holds air as well. So if that's not bald, you can just save yourself a couple of quid. And when you need a tyre, you just swap it over, don't you? I mean, what we... Tomcats, that's what we've got for tyres. And it looks like the Tomcats all round as well. So, no expense spared. Should we have a look under the bonnet? I'm not going to lie, I've not even been under there myself. Now, here's the thing, right? I've bought cars. A lot of cars. And I will be honest with you as well, this is the first time I lifted the bonnet. Look at that. That is... I've bought cars for thousands of pounds and the engine bay weren't this tidy. I mean, coolant's the right colour. And let's have a old sniff test. That's, you know what? I would maybe even argue that it's had something changed on that recently. It could have potentially had a new radiator in it. Look at that. Oh, this just gets better and better. Absolute bargain. But yeah, she said as well when she traded it in. You'll have to excuse me, I am full of cold. If I can give us a minute. Ah, there we go. Oh, no, that's not right. What's going on here? Look at that. She even said it's had a brand new battery on it. Oh, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Now, when I was offered this car, she said, it's a rust bucket. You won't want it. I was like, ha, you do not know me. You do not know me at all. And then she said, the only thing good about it is the battery. I was like, sold. I love it. And then she dropped it off. And she said as well, it's got over half a tank of petrol in. I was like, oh, yes. You've already sold it, love. You don't need to keep selling it. I want it. I need it. Now, even the gas strut works well. And I mean, look at the paintwork underneath this bonnet. Apart from the little marks I've just put on it by banging me light there like an absolute ruffian, it's an absolute peach. And even driving it, it's got a little bit of a knock, I think, from the passenger side front, and the brakes are squeaking, and the pad warning light's on, so I think it's going to want a set of brake pads in it. Let's see if we can have a peek through the wheel. I mean, like, my initial thoughts are hard to see, but I would say them discs have a potential of being all right. So, I mean, like, as long as the welding was done as a good job last time, you know, you're going to be all right, aren't you? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. You can probably hear it in my voice. I am very enthused about this because, let's be fair, who doesn't love a car for this sort of money? I mean, like 120 quid. Oil like that. Has it been changed recently? clean enough, isn't it? Ooh, let's see if I can do this. There we go. I am a professional. I mean, it's dirty. I've got worse oil in my car. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But as it goes, 4 cars for 120 quid, I think I am on to a winner. Even if I use it till the freaking petrol runs out and scrap it, I might be able to make myself a couple of quid, you know. I wish I had alloys. Because then I'd get more money for it. But as for the online service, I won't name and shame them. But to offer £80 for this car, I think absolutely criminal. So what I'm going to do with this car is I'm going to use it, get my use out of the petrol, and then I'm going to put it up for sale. Just as a little cheapy project, space to repair, part extra clear. I might give it a wash, you know, see how I feel. I was thinking about 300 quid. I'll be honest, I think I could maybe squeeze a little bit more out of it. Maybe go 400 quid. What do you think? I mean, in terms of MOT, I think it's got a good few months MOT on it. We will have a look. I think this last MOT certificate is inside. Shed a bit of light on the situation. That's not it. That's not it. What have we got here? No! This did not pass its MOT with no advisories last year. And it was done at SRS Recovery as well, in Spennymoor. And I know they do a proper job. They have a very good reputation. What did it fail on? It just failed on some welding. A coil spring being broken on the front. And a shut top bearing collapsed on the offside front. Well, I can't believe that. How was that? That is unbelievable. I cannot believe that. Passed his last MOT with no advisories. I thought this thing drove mint. It's got a little bit of a knock on the passenger side front, which it could be a freaking drop link or anything like that. I'm now starting to think, is it worth seeing what this thing would want for an MOT? And if it wants like 100 quid worth of parts chucking at it, should I MOT it? I think I'm being daft by thinking that, but I'm just thinking to myself, if this wants minimal investment to get it through another MOT, because it's only done about 1,000 miles since its last MOT. You know, if it wants a set of brake pads and possibly a drop link, you could be less than £100 into that before you pay for an MOT. Then you could ask even more for it, couldn't you? Tidy it up a little bit. But now I've seen that previous MOT, I'm going to ask for more money for this. I'm going to ask 400 quid for this as it stands, just as a run around for somebody, and then they can use it for it till its MOT is due. And I dare say, if they put it in for another MOT after that, as long as them floors are still good, I'm going to say this could well do all right on its next MOT. I've gone from being enthusiastic to being gobsmacked. Looking at a car like this, you would not think that passes last MOT with no advisories. And it just goes to show, as I say all the time, don't judge cars by what they look like. And as I've seen as well, that oil's clean as well. I dare say this could have been serviced on its last MOT. I'm absolutely blown away. I can't believe it. Drop in the comments what you think I should do. Should I just try and flip it on, make a bit of money, or should we see what it wants for an MOT and just for laughs, potentially put another MOT on it, and could we start a trading up series with this car? I'm very intrigued by that, because if this, I could potentially start a trading up series with just this car now. I'm just absolutely bewildered. So drop yourself in the comments and see what, let me know what you think. I'm even getting muddled up with my words because I'm just like, you know what I mean? What a car, eh? Can we start a trading up series with the Polo? What would we have to do realistically? MOT, try and polish it up a little bit, get it looking a bit nicer, potentially fix the driver's seat. Can't believe it, cannot believe it. So yeah, drop in them comments, let me know what you think I should do. Should I just try and flip it on? Should I see what it wants for an MOT? Should I put it through an MOT? Would you like to see me trade up? I mean, it'd be an interesting thing to do, wouldn't it? Very, very intriguing indeed. What should we trade up to though if we do it? I have a couple of dream cars that, I'll be honest with you, very unachievable. Very unachievable. Because one is a twin turbo Toyota Supra, and then two is a Lamborghini Countach. If I could trade up to them cars, I would have retired by now. Not gonna lie to you. But can I trade up to, I mean, like, can I trade up to a 911? From a Polo to a 911? Now that is achievable, because you can get 911s quite cheap, can't you? What can you get 911s for, depending on what you go for? 10, 12 grand? Sorry about the face, don't know why I did that. But if we do that, you've got to hit that like button, you've got to hit that subscribe button. I'm starting to dance because I'm getting excited. Stupid, isn't it? But yeah, like and subscribe and drop in the comments and let me know if that's what you want to see. Can we trade up from a Polo to a Porsche? Very intriguing indeed.